I have discovered all of the new NPCs for the season. So in this video, I'm going to show you what all these NPCs do, and I'm going to rank them 1 to 15. So let's jump right in. So first on our list is Artemis. Now, she doesn't sell anything useful. I mean, a purple DMR, and then stuff about the story. But her ability is she marks players, and when she marks players, they have the red signal on it, like if you have a flare gun. Now, I already made a video talking about Artemis, so I'll put a link to that video down in the video description down below. So we already know how powerful she is. So she's probably going to be in the top 5, but let's just move on to the next NPC. Now, the second NPC on the list is Meowsicles. Now, he sells a purple Gatekeeper shotgun. You can hire him, so let's see what happens if you hire him. Alright, we can usually go here, so I don't really have to check. Fresh from his catnap and ready for a scratch, Meowsicles is ready for a challenge. Poseidon to an epic arm wrestle, but he's ready to wrestle with his past. So he's basically just a combat person. He will just fight alongside you. That's kind of cool. Like I said, he has a purple Gatekeeper shotgun, which it's a good shotgun, but is it the best in what we really need from an NPC? Let's move on to number 3 in the NPC spot. Alright, so the next NPC we're checking out is Mina over here. Now, she actually might be replaced by Artemis, and I didn't realize that she is another NPC that will mark players. You see the binoculars next to Artemis? She also has that too, so she has the same ability, but what she does more is she sells a purple sniper. And you can challenge her for a sniper or the SMG, but if you just want to... Stupid NPCs. If you just want to get the purple sniper, she might be number 1. She might be number 1 just because of that. But I might put her at number 2 because I don't want to go all the way here instead of like Lavish Lair where I have the better loot path, if that makes sense. Ah, they're shooting her. Alright, let's check out the next NPC. Alright guys, so next NPC on the list is Laguna. Now, she's very good. So if you hire her, she will give you shields, bandages, medkits, but she also sells a purple Thunderburst SMG. Now, it's a good gun, but I think the AR is a bit better. She's definitely... I don't think she'll be in top 5. I don't think she'll be 10 to 15. She'll probably be 5 to 10. So let's just go see the next NPC. Next up on the list, we have Bravo Leader. Now, when you hire him, he will drop you ammo and stuff like that. You can challenge him for a blue AR, or you could buy a purple AR. Now, that's pretty useful. I think this will be pretty high on the list. That was mean. Alright, let's just move on to the next NPC. Alright, next on the list we have Poseidon. Now, if you hire this guy, he will fight for you. Not really useful because marking players, giving you shields and ammo for me is obviously, in my opinion, a bit more useful. But he sells a purple AR, he gives splashes, and he has stuff about the story. Pretty useful. He might be 10 through 15. We'll see. Let's move on to the next NPC. Alright, next on our list we have Medusa. Now, she sells shockwaves, storyline, and a prop disguise. She's kind of useless. I mean, it's cool that you get the shockwaves. You can land here, grab shockwaves, get all the chests that are around here, loot fencing fields. But honestly, just the shockwaves just doesn't do it for me. But maybe she'll be pretty cool. Maybe all the other NPCs are just worse. Alright, let's just go check out the next NPC. Alright, next on our list we have Aphrodite. And like Laguna, she gives you heals, gives you bandages, medkits, and if you hire her, obviously that's what she does. And if you want, you could buy a purple Harbinger SMG, but she's kind of a downgrade to Laguna. They'll probably be next together on my rankings because they are basically the same thing, but she will probably be lower because the Burst SMG is just better than the Harbinger SMG. Alright, let's move on to the next NPC. Alright, next on the list we have Spartan Assassin. If you hire her, she'll drop you ammo and stuff. You can challenge her for a blue AR or buy a purple DMR. Honestly, she's kind of useless. I don't think she's the best. Let's move on to the next NPC. Alright, next NPC on the list we have Marigold. Now, you can't hire her, but she does sell wings and a purple Ranger pistol. Kind of useful, but the pistol is not really the best gun. And the wings are cool, but there's actually another NPC that also sells wings. We'll get into that later. And she has storyline because of Midas. She's okay. She's not amazing, and she's not terrible. She's just mid. Alright, let's move on to the next NPC. Alright, next NPC on the list is Brutus I. So obviously we know how powerful he is. He sells a purple auto shotgun. Just chill, guys. And he sells bandages. Now, just selling the purple auto shotgun alone is just crazy. The auto shotgun is the best shotgun in the game. So he's very powerful. We already know how powerful he is. Let's just move on to the next NPC. There's nothing much else to say about him. He's just one of the best NPCs because of the purple auto shotgun. Alright, next NPC on the list, we have Jules. Now, she sells shockwaves and a gatekeeper shotgun. Useful, good stuff, nothing more to say, very useful. Let's move on to the next NPC. Alright, next NPC on the list, we have Sky. She sells the wings and a purple Harbinger SMG. Useful stuff, but the only annoying part about her is that she's really far off the map. She's right here. I don't want to go all out of my way just to get these wings when I can easily find them on the map. Like I said, the burst SMG is better, but I'd rather have the AR from the season because it's a long range weapon and a close range weapon at the same time. Alright, let's move on to the next NPC. Alright, next on the list we have Tiantina, purple hammer pump shotgun, and clingers. Honestly, the fact that she just sells the hammer pump, I probably put her higher on the list because the pump is a really good gun. Honestly, all the shotguns are really good this season, and just getting one off the rip is kind of crazy. Now, the only annoying part is that she doesn't really have any other useful abilities, which makes me not want to put her high on the list, but we'll see. Let's just move on to the last and final NPC to check out. Now, the last NPC we have on the list to check out is Hope. Now, she's honestly she's really good. Now, let me show you why. She has storylines, but she'll give you a purple sniper. And we all know how powerful the snipers are. And if you get the sniper, you can rift away. So you just loot Grand Glacier, you don't even need a sniper, you get your sniper, and you can rift out of here. She's really good. And I gotta try this. I think she's one of the better NPCs in the game. Now let's go back to the lobby, because I showed you guys all the NPCs, and I'm gonna show you guys my rankings for all of them. So let's do that. Okay, so we've checked out all these NPCs, and now I'm gonna give you my ranking. Dead last on the list is Medusa. The shockwaves are nice, but she doesn't have abilities, and the prop disguise it's fun to trick people, but it's really not useful. Like there's another person that sells shockwaves, but she gives more. You know what I'm saying? And I'll explain that later. Number 14 is Meowsicles. Now, the Gatekeeper shotgun is cool, but he only just does damage, right? And there's someone else that also sells a Gatekeeper shotgun and is way better because they sell more than that. Number 13, you have Spartan Assassin. Now, some of these are going to be in pairs, and you'll see why. Now, she gives you a DMR. You could dual her for an AR. She gives you ammo and all that, but I'm not really worried about whenever I don't have ammo because you can't tell her what ammo to give. And I'm like I said, I'm never really low on ammo because there's a lot of spots where you can get ammo. I don't think she's that awesome. I don't think she's that useful. Now, number 12 is Bravo Leader. The same thing, but the reason he's higher is because you can also duel him, but he sells a better weapon. He sells a purple AR instead of the purple DMR, and the AR is way better. Number 11 is Poseidon. I like the AR. I like that he will fight with you. Now, honestly, the AR, like, I don't really care to buy the AR over the purple auto shotgun that Brutus sells, over the sniper that Hope sells, and I like that he gives you splashes, but there's also NPCs that heal you, and I like that a little bit better than having to just buy the splashes and the AR and to hire him, if that makes sense. Number 10 is Marigold. Now, the reason I'm putting her at 10 is because the wings are cool and the Ranger pistol is awesome, but they're not so useful. And you'll understand why, because at number 9, we have Sky. Basically the same thing, but she just gives you a Harbinger SMG, which is better than the pistol because the SMG does a bit more damage. The pistol is a good gun. Don't get me wrong. I do like the pistol, but the SMG is just a lot better. At number 8, we have Aphrodite. She's cool. She gives you the Harbinger SMG. She will heal you. And number 7, we have Laguna. Same thing, but she gives you the burst SMG. You might have saw that coming because when I checked them out, I said that they would be paired together, but she would probably be better because the burst SMG is just way better. And number 6, we have Jules. She sells the Gatekeeper Shotgun and a Shockwaves. And the reason I put her higher on the list instead of like Laguna and Aphrodite is because they sell an SMG and they heal you. She sells an SMG. You have like ammo, that's cool. But she just has more. She combines Medusa's best thing she sells, Shockwaves, and Meowscles' Gatekeeper Shotgun, and combines it and just sells more useful stuff in my opinion. Shockwaves are very good at 200 gold. It's a steal. Jules is very powerful. And number 5, we have Tiantina. She sells Clingers and Hammer Pump. Broken. The Clingers are really good. Everyone knows how broken they are. And the pump is just a good gun. All these shotguns are really good, and a lot of people do prefer the pump just because it is a pump. But it's still a really good shotgun. She's a great NPC. She's in the top 5. And number 4, I know you're going to hate me, it's Hope. Now, the reason I put her at 4 is because the marking ability is just better for me, and I don't land Grand Glacier. I don't think I've landed Grand Glacier once this season, but I do love that she sells the sniper and then you just rift. So she's in top 5, so she's basically one of the best NPCs. She's top 5, but all the others are just better, in my opinion. At number 3, you have Mina. I want to put her higher over Artemis, but Artemis has the loot path. But let's just talk about Mina. The sniper, you can hire her. She'll scan. You can duel her. She's very good, but she's at Rebel's Roost. I don't land Rebel's Roost. I rarely do. I did land there last season. Every once in a while, but I just don't like the location she's at. She's top 3, so she's one of the best NPCs. And number 2, we have Brutus. You probably saw this coming. Purple auto shotgun for 300 gold. There's nothing more that needs to be said. The bandages are cool, but the purple auto shotgun sells it for me. That thing is broken. People complain about it. Broken in both modes. Nothing more needs to be said. He's top 2 for a reason. And at number 1, the best NPC in the game is Artemis. Now, the reason I put her higher than Mina is because of the location. It really sells it for me. I don't land Rebel's Roost. I will land Lavish Lair because you have the secret legendary chest spawn and the vault legendary chest, and you just go to Lavish and she will mark Lavish so you see where all the chests are. There's so many chests in Lavish. Now the DMR, I don't like the DMR that she sells. I will never carry it, but the fact that I combined her with the best loot path puts it over Mina. Now they're basically next to each other, but I'd rather go straight to her than straight to Mina, right? Now, this is my list. Let me know down in the comments what you would change or just like your opinions in general. Let me know down in the comments. And remember, if you guys want to participate in my competition to win anything in the shop up to 1,000 V-Bucks, I'll put a link to the video where I explain my competition down in the video description down below. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Take care and peace.